If opportunity doesn't knock, build a door. This quote from Milton Berle states that you need to create opportunities and form strategies that will aid in the growth of your million-dollar company. One way to construct a million-dollar company is to identify a pattern and scale it to the top. For example, Micah Adler, CEO of Fixu, a portable app designer, developed this company from under $1 million in revenue to over $100 million with just $17.6 million in funding and in only 3.5 years after its launch. Some startups begin without any monetization strategy, and that's rather risky if there's no long-term goal. Twitter is an example of this phenomenon, but there are countless other companies out there building up their free user bases, hoping that inspiration and consequently financial stability will eventually strike along the way. But most gainful organizations work from one of two conscious models. Either they pitch a ton of modest items to many individuals, or they pitch a couple of big ticket items to a more limited purchaser list. What's more important than choosing is having a defined plan for monetization. Knowing how you'll make money from the start will prevent wasted time spent hoping that something profitable will come together for you miraculously. Hitting $1 million in revenue during your first year is no small feat, and you certainly aren't going to achieve that goal with a team of underperformers. Yes, hiring slackers is cheaper and easier, but you'll pay for this convenience when your end of the year sales numbers come up short, and they definitely will, trust me. Instead, you need to hire all-stars, and the fastest way to do this is to ask around for referrals. Pay particular attention to the sales hires you make, as these key employees stand to make the biggest difference in your business's bottom line. Finally, if you want to shoot for the revenue moon, you need to be absolutely militant about gathering data and acting upon the data, not your gut. When I approach an innovative marketing project, I prefer to work in short sprints of a few weeks or less, where we'll try something new, check the stats to see how the changes impacted revenue, and then either commit the changes or try a new test. Growing a company to $1 million in revenue in your first year isn't easy, but it is possible. Stick to the tips above and be ruthless about profitability. Even if you don't hit this particular goal, you'll earn the strongest sales results possible for your company. Strategy allows organizations to develop a clearer understanding of their own organization and what's required for them to succeed. It helps organizations understand their core capabilities, identify and address weaknesses, and mitigate risks. It can help organizations better design themselves so that they're focusing on the right things that are most likely to deliver the best performance, productivity, and profit both now and in the future. While strategy can be difficult for many organizations to commence, its benefits are far-reaching and many. From creating new business opportunities to streamlining the operations and engaging staff, a well-formulated strategy will enable increased growth, productivity, and profit, both now and into the future. Depending on where you are now in your business, a pay of $1 million may appear to be intimidating or very distant. The trick is to work backwards. That means if you want your business to earn $1 million a year, the business sales target per month is $83,333 a month, or $20,833 a week, or per day, $4,166. Now that there's some clarity, the next question is, where is the business now and what does the business need to reach that target? The reason having a strategy is so important is because it gives businesses time to get a sense of how they're performing, what their capabilities are, and if these capabilities are able to help them grow. A strategy can identify trends and opportunities in the future. It can examine the broader changes in the market, such as political, social, or technological changes, as well as consumer changes, and develop tactics so your business can modify and develop to suit these future changes. By creating a business strategy, a company can create a competitive advantage and ultimately understand more about themselves and where they're going. In summary, when you're bootstrapping, work your current resources to their maximum potential and be creative about it. Explore different perspectives and seek for alternatives. Operate the business on its bare necessities to keep the margins high and be obsessed with creating value.